Wait, what? Howdy, y'all. I'm Brylan, and it's official. DeSantis signs bill stripping Disney of self-governing status. Good old boy Ron over here fighting fire with fire, huh? But before we get into this story, a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Simply Earth Essential Oils, the purest essential oils on earth. That's right. We can vouch for that because we've been using Simply Earth essential oils for years. They've been sponsoring this channel for years, and they are a wonderful company. And not only are they the purest essential oils on earth, they give 13% of their profits to end human trafficking. And if you check out the description below, you'll see a special code that you can enter when you place an order for a Simply Earth essential oil recipe box that will get you a $40 gift card. So make sure to check out the description below. You'll see it down there, the Simply Earth essential oil. You can't miss it. So it's official. DeSantis signs bill stripping Disney of self-governing status. Disney held the self-governing status for more than 50 years. That's just crazy to me that a privately held company would be its own government within the U.S. But this was something that DeSantis talked about doing weeks and weeks ago because of Disney's outrage over the Florida bill that said teachers can't sexually indoctrinate children. And Disney went, hey, your children aren't your children. They're our children. So Florida Governor Ron Desantis signed the measure into law on Friday evening that dissolves Walt Disney World's special governing power in the state after the company announced public opposition to a new parental rights law in the state. After the bill signing ceremony, DeSantis said Disney lied about the content of the state's new parental rights and education law, and he viewed the company's vow to fight it as unacceptable. You're a corporation based in Burbank, California, and you're going to marshal your economic might to attack the parents of my state. We view that as a provocation, and we're going to fight back against that. I think Ron DeSantis has every right to fight back against it. He's the elected governor, and the people of Florida have spoken that they've elected officials that they want to call the shots for the people. The Florida Senate voted 23-16 Wednesday to remove the status, and the Florida House followed suit in a 70-38 vote on Thursday. The special status, known as the Reedy Creek Improvement Act, was signed into law in May 1967 by Governor Claude Kirk in response to lobbying efforts by Disney. The entertainment giant proposed building a recreation-oriented development on 25,000 acres of property in the remote area of Central Florida's Orange and Osceola counties, which consisted of 39 square miles of largely uninhabited pasture and swampland. Orange and Osceola County did not have the services or resources needed to bring the project to life. So the state legislature worked with Disney to establish the Reedy Creek Improvement District, a special taxing district that allows the company to act within the same authority and responsibility as the county government. Wowzers, y'all. So we basically gave governmental powers to a private company? What? Wait, is this like a thing that you can just do? Is this something that I can sign up for? Can I just act on behalf of my own governance wherever I am? Or does it have to do with having a certain amount of money and power? A lot of people saying Ron DeSantis is acting above his power. Look at him, his Soviet Union politics. So Ron DeSantis fighting fire with fire, saying you're speaking out against the will of the people, and I'm standing up against a bully, because that's what Disney's being. Disney's being a bully against the American people, against parents that want to protect their children. And DeSantis is standing up for the people that elected him. And Disney has an issue with this. Wait, what? So you're telling me that there's no issue in a privately held company given special governmental powers and governmental, basically, overreach? Because why? because they have enough money and power. And so that's okay. Disney released a statement shortly after DeSantis signed the parental rights bill and vowed to help fight the law in court. So Disney decided to say, you know what? Against the will of the people, against the will of the elected officials that the people of Florida elected, we're going to fight this in court and use our money and power to fight against the will of the people. Is that not overreach? You basically have essentially one government within the United States, which doesn't make any sense to say, saying we're going to fight you. And then when that special governing status is taken away when it never should have been there in the first place, now DeSantis is the dictator? DeSantis is saying that parents should have the right to defend their children and their purity. And Disney says, no, parents should not have the right to defend their children and their purity. And then DeSantis says, you know what? Maybe you don't need to be your own government anymore. You never should have been anyway. And Disney's the what? The victim? The billion-dollar company? The Bible tells us in Genesis 1:27, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. You know, when Disney tries to usurp God and tell you that your authority over your children does not matter because of what we believe, that goes against the will of God and goes against the creation of man, is a serious issue. The Bible also says here in Ephesians 6:1-3, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with you and you may live long on the earth. The Bible's promising us that if you obey your parents, not obey Disney, not obey some third-party dictator that wants to come in and tell you that you're not in charge of your own children. The Bible promises, obey your parents and you will live long on the earth and you will live well. I think absolutely DeSantis did the right thing here, and hopefully Disney starts listening to the will of the people. But hey, let me know your thoughts below in the comments. I would love to hear them. And consider subscribing to this channel. We'd love to have you a part of this community. And if you wouldn't mind liking this video so YouTube can push it out to more people. All right, hey, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, y'all.